Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Preview. A match for Lulu is found and Sasha gets an unexpected visitor. Will she stay in prison or will she go? Alexis will find out what the fates have in store for her today. Plus, will Dante sacrifice his integrity to save Sonny from prison? When someone needs to talk, Dex is there to listen. Something tells us it'll be Molly, given how much time those two have been spending together of late. Elizabeth is glad to have Terry on hand when she needs someone to talk to. The topic? Lucky, of course. Curtis is about to get a major surprise, courtesy of Rick Lansing. Brad's never been one to stand back while others take the lead, but he makes a hella bold move today. How will Drew feel about the offer Ned's about to make him? And how will Michael being tempted play into things? Tracy obviously loves Brooklyn, but the older woman's never let a little thing like affection get in the way of business. Is that what has the women at loggerheads? Sam receives the kind of news that could change lives. New guy in town Isaiah is ready to jump into action. Peek into Laura Wright and Wes Ramsey's romance and beautiful adventure. Brandon manages to catch Anna off guard. How with an ambush? Elizabeth and Portia can't quite figure something out. Is Jordan finally going to get a little romance? Looks possible when she agrees to have dinner with Isaiah. Sasha goes to Michael with a special request. What has Tracy taking Cody to task? Anybody who knows Rick won't be surprised to hear that he's ready to play dirty. Can Holly talk her way out of trouble? Trust us, Sasha is not prepared for what she's about to be told. Dante and Sam breathe a sigh of relief. But is this the calm before the storm? Tracy offers to be there for Cody. Wonder how Mac will feel if he finds out that Felicia is whispering encouraging words into Holly's ear. Something tells us the name Luke will definitely come up with Laura and Tracy take a walk down memory lane. Molly and Christina butt heads yet again. Port Charles is buzzing with anticipation this week as two major storylines converge, setting the stage for heart-pounding drama and emotional roller coasters. After months of heartbreak, healing, and uncertainty, there's finally hope for a beloved character, while an unexpected visitor threatens to shake Sasha Gilmore to her core. Here's what you can expect to unfold this week in General Hospital. A match for Lulu is found. The heartbreak surrounding Lulu Spencer's condition has weighed heavily on her loved ones for what feels like an eternity. Ever since her coma-inducing injury at the hands of Cyrus Renault's explosion, Lulu has been the definition of uncertainty. Her family, especially Laura, Dante, and Maxie, have all dealt with the agony of seeing Lulu trapped in a state between life and death. While Laura has been fighting tirelessly to hold the family together, Dante has been a picture of quiet suffering, juggling his complicated feelings for Sam with the unresolved pain of still loving Lulu. This week, a glimmer of hope finally emerges as the long-awaited miracle may be just around the corner. After endless research and false starts, Laura receives the call she's been praying for. A match has been found for the groundbreaking experimental treatment that could bring Lulu out of her coma. The news sends a ripple of emotion through Port Charles, and naturally, Dante is the first to be informed. He's shaken. As much as Dante has been steadfast in moving forward with Sam, a part of him has never truly let go of Lulu. He rushes to Laura's side, both thrilled and terrified. Could this be the moment they've all been waiting for? Will Lulu wake up? And if she does, what happens next? But as General Hospital fans know all too well, even good news often comes with a price. The match, it turns out, is a controversial choice, an anonymous donor whose past may not be entirely clear. Some whispers around the hospital suggest mob ties, which immediately sends red flags to those close to Lulu. Laura, torn between her desperation to see her daughter wake and her distrust of unknown parties, grapples with a monumental decision. Does she move forward with the procedure, knowing it could pull Lulu back into a dangerous world? Or does she risk waiting for another match, one that may never come? And then there's Dante. As hopeful as he is, he knows deep down that Lulu's recovery could upend everything. His life with Sam has been developing into something real, but if Lulu returns, he could find himself back at square one, torn between two loves. Meanwhile, Sam senses the shift. She's no stranger to the complexities of love and loss, and her own history with Jason leaves her better equipped than most to deal with the emotional chaos of Dante's situation. However, the question is whether she can stand by Dante's side, knowing that if Lulu wakes up, everything could change. Will she fight for their future, or will she quietly bow out, letting fate decide Dante's path? Sasha's unexpected visitor. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Sasha Gilmore is struggling to rebuild her life after hitting rock bottom. The loss of her baby, her addiction, and the manipulations by Gladys have left Sasha battered but determined. Having regained some semblance of normalcy, Sasha is focused on healing, both mentally and emotionally. With support from Maxie, Nina, and a slowly mending relationship with her estranged husband, Brando Corbin, Sasha is finally beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. However, just as Sasha starts to find her footing, she receives an unexpected visitor, one who could derail all the progress she's made. Rumors have been swirling for days about a mysterious figure arriving in Port Charles, and this week, the veil of secrecy is lifted. When Sasha opens her door, she's shocked to come face to face with her mother, an enigmatic figure from Sasha's past who she's had little contact with for years. The reunion is anything but joyous. Sasha's mother, Cassandra, is a troubled woman with a history of manipulation, and her sudden appearance raises more questions than it answers. What does Cassandra want? Is she here to genuinely reconnect with her daughter, or does she have ulterior motives? Given Sasha's vulnerable state, it's no surprise that she immediately feels uneasy around her mother, whose arrival stirs up old wounds that Sasha has tried to bury. Cassandra wastes no time in trying to insert herself into Sasha's life, insisting that she's here to help her daughter heal. But Sasha, having been burned before, is wary of her mother's intentions. And it doesn't take long for the cracks to show. Cassandra begins to subtly question Sasha's choices, particularly her recent reconciliation with Brando, hinting that Sasha may be better off without him. Could this be Cassandra's way of manipulating Sasha back under her control? Nina, ever the protective mother figure to Sasha, gets wind of Cassandra's arrival and is immediately on guard. She warns Sasha to be careful, reminding her of the pain her mother caused in the past. But Sasha, ever hopeful for a genuine family connection, is torn. Could her mother have changed, or is this just another attempt to exploit Sasha's vulnerability? Meanwhile, Brando is livid when he learns of Cassandra's arrival. He knows all too well the damage a toxic family member can inflict, and he's determined to protect Sasha at all costs. But his overprotectiveness could backfire, pushing Sasha further away when she needs him the most. As tensions rise and emotions flare, Sasha finds herself at a crossroads. Does she let her mother back into her life, risking everything she's worked so hard to rebuild? Or does she shut the door on Cassandra for good, refusing to let the past dictate her future? Either way, Sasha is in for a tumultuous ride, and the impact of Cassandra's arrival could reverberate far beyond Sasha's personal life, affecting everyone around her. With Lulu's fate hanging in the balance and Sasha's world being upended by the reappearance of her mother, General Hospital fans are in for a week filled with high stakes, emotional confrontations, and life-altering decisions. Poor Charles is never short on drama, and this week is no exception. Stay tuned to see how these gripping storylines unfold.